everybody, welcome back to another episode of the DAO Envelop podcast. I'm still your host, Eugene Crypto MC, and today we are gonna have a polkadot shaped episode because I'm having Alireza Goshouni. He is a computer scientist. He studied crypto since 2016, and he's a fan of Web3 architecture. He's a very smart, experienced guy in a blockchain. He's deep dive into blockchain philosophy. He is a firm believer in Polkadot, so Polkadot fans, be careful. And he's building the next great thing in Web3 named Polkanaut DAO. This is amazing, it sounds amazing, and I'm looking for a great conversation. Now he's involved also into NFT and DID, or decentralized identification. So there is no segment in the blockchain industry where Alireza has not been involved since that. So Ali, it's great to have you on. It's an honor to have you on the podcast. So thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much. Thank you again. And that's my pleasure to be here today, and looking forward to have a great chat and talk and chatting a little bit more about details of the Web3 and blockchain itself. Yeah.
Well, let's start with your personal story. How did you get involved into blockchain space, and what have you already done? Because your path surprises and amazes us.
Thank you so much. Actually, it started with trading, mining stuff. First of all, back to 2016, and like anybody else, first want to interact with this market, this industry. I started trading on centralized exchanges and some mining stuff. And actually, with starting my computer science in bachelor, I mostly switched to the network and the back layer and the blockchain side of the this like in the field. And it started with Ethereum collapse back to 2017, 2018. Like we had some problems in validators, and for this I investigate more about the problems that bringing these maybe leakage and shortage to the users, that they just want to trade or have the uptime with network and the blockchain. And from since 2020, I'm really appreciate and honored to be interactive with Polkadot and Kasama network, to be much more concentrated to the Web3, like the infrastructure levels of the this industry. And right now we are actually the Polkanaut DAO. It's not just like it's not like it's not about me, because we have a team. We have a great team and devs, and we are trying to bring solutions to trilemmas of blockchain. Like we have problems with scalability right now. We have problems with stability of the market, and some stable coins too, and somehow security in smart contracts. We are trying to bring it on paper, and after that deploying it with technologies and programming languages and the stack behind that. And we are working on it with different in different layers, like in low layers, and which Rust, Substrate, Go, even JS, and in higher levels with Solidity and contracts, smart contracts mostly.
Absolutely exciting. So you didn't stuck into trading and mining because you are a computer scientist, and this is an amazing background, especially in
it's an essence actually. Yeah.
What excites you most of all into Web3 space? What excites you most?
Actually, it's about the visions and missions of the Web3, because with Web3 we are facing some facilities and some improvements on every layer of the internet and web. Actually, Web1 just showed up to be like self-sovereign and to bring more independence to the people and the users. But with Web2 and social medias, that they were like a good progression for the web, but we had some problems with security and being the data gathering in servers, and in the hand of on the hand of the companies, big companies. And actually, we need some revolutionizing this problems, this losing sovereignty of people, because this is a maybe we are not censor resistance in Web2, and we have problems with like that happened like 2-3 weeks ago with Cloudflare, and actually 90% of websites that they are servicing people was down, and this is a little bit big problem for the people and the users and even the companies itself. And we are trying to bring this maybe self-sovereignty, and beside stability of the web, maybe because it's if you distribute it, and it can be done in centralized networks, because after all, you have a number of servers, and if they have been attacked or has some vulnerabilities, there will be serious problems with the services, actually, that they had been in so much financial behind them.
Yeah, really. Tell us briefly, what is Polkanaut DAO? Is it something where you need to deep dive, because astronaut dives into the sky, stars, and Polkanaut dives into Polkadot? Or what problems does it aim to solve? What are we about Polkadot?
Actually, it's not just about Polkadot, referring to Polkadot. It's like a polka knot. Knot means a sailor. Polka means somehow being multi, and actually the Polkadot was the biggest bet. I'm quoting from Gavin Wood, Dr. Gavin Wood. The biggest bet against the future, that future will be one chain, or just it will be multi-chain. We believe that it will be multi-chain, and that's what we believe to, and trying to bring this vision to the community. And above all, and first of all, the Polkanaut DAO tries to specify some points that we are missing right now in the crypto space and Web3 space. We are trying to bring some solution that we are not seeing right now, because in the bear market, investors, VCs, and maybe even the project founders and the company founders, they just see the price, or maybe the volatility of the price of the maybe cryptocurrencies. But right now, I think that's best time to create and build some real and solution-oriented projects. And we are involved with technologies as I mentioned, like raw substrate, Go, and we are using them and bringing some tools to the community to add use cases, because we see right now there are multiple products and projects that think they don't utilize the crypto. After all, it's a good project, it's a good code base, but it doesn't solve any problem right now. And we try to raise adoption and dominance for crypto, because officially it's like 3 or 4% of people are using, beside versus in comparison of internet usage of 70% of people. And this is some problem and some maybe vision we are trying to reach, and raising this adoption. This is the most enigma we are confronting right now.
Your story. Why are you personally a fan of the Polkadots, and why did you choose Polkadot for building? How will you answer?
Actually, it's because Polkadot is a layer zero blockchain. That means that it's not like it's not like Ethereum or maybe Bitcoin, and it's a little bit about architecture of it and the structure behind that and the foundation behind that, and actually Dr. Gavin Wood, a brilliant person and brilliant computer scientist that I praise, and they have solid solution for the future, so futuristic solutions and visions actually, and we don't see right now that they've been used so much in by developers, but I think it will be an Ethereum killer, maybe, or maybe a an infrastructure for the future of Web3. And this is about Web3, not just EVM-based blockchains or Ethereum-based blockchains. And we are using these tools as Polkadot was meant to service others, to bring your blockchain, your custom-made blockchain, and serve more people, serve more specific people, and lowering the fees and make some improvements to for the community and the users beside developers, because this is a long road to go, I think, and we are just maybe a little part of this whole story.
Well, how exactly do you deal with NFT? What are your general thoughts on this building blocks of Web3 as non-fungible tokens? And how do you see this potential of such a tool for Web3?
Yeah. Actually, there is a discussion in Twitter and on social medias that maybe the NFTs are overpriced JPEGs or PNGs, and or just thinking about utilizing it. But actually, NFTs are like I can call it like back with smart contracts. You can. It's a feature. It's a new world entering to blockchain for artists, for real estates, for any use case. Actually, they can use it, but we are not seeing that in the community, in the between users, that they use it with we don't define it with utilities right now. And for NFTs, like NFT gaming, I think the best NFT games like won't feel like NFT games. You don't need to just see the NFTs or just Solban token, or maybe just your token there. It's a side feature for the crypto, as I see it, and it will find its way, I think, and some improvements. It needs time. It's about time, I think. And NFTs, actually, I see it's helping artists, and right now artists, graphics, and to somehow have sympathy with developers beside, because developers don't use NFT, don't mint or use NFTs by default, because it's about maybe art, and most of it right now, as we see. And this is some bridge between the developers and artists, maybe to like parts to divide some complexity and complexity of coding and codes to bring use cases to users, buyers, or sellers, or artists. And this is some bridge between it, I think.
Really, I would add that we should be focused not on the price of the NFT, but on the utility. Yeah. And we have got big problems with the utility of NFT. And here, I want to ask you the professional question from our team, because Envelop is also the DAO. Its main focus is the wrapping protocol for NFT, and a lot of things are being discussed right now about a sort of smart NFT or NFT 2.0 or dynamic NFT, and all these terms, they mean NFT with another set of features, the more usable set of features. And in particular, what Envelop does, it allows to, it develops a Ruby protocol, which allows to take an original NFT on any chain, add to it any fungible tokens inside as a collateral for price predictability, then wrap it up with a unique set of features such as time lock, event lock, royalties with transferring rental mechanics, and much more. And all these technical solution leads to dozens of use cases in any where NFT may be utilized, like play turn, or even when the token distribution of startup in the form of self-automated. What are your general thoughts on this smart NFT concept? Do you find it useful for what?
Yeah, as a maybe I see a little bit technical in this field. Actually, we can even generate public keys, private keys as an avatar, and it can become and be an NFT for the ease of the transfers, and you don't need to just send your hash or public key or public ID or just any complex number or maybe algorithms, and we can do it with help of NFTs. Just when you create your account and when you create your wallet, you just don't need to write down your seed phrases, 12, 24 words, just remember it, or just saving in a cloud or maybe anywhere. And we had some experience with problems of the vulnerability of this kind of saving our data and private keys, like happened on MetaMask, and there are some breaches and there's some problem with the users. Maybe have some problem right now even. And for that, we can define this with NFTs as a limited supply NFT to users. And this is maybe we can call an entrance for Web3. And it's just one-to-one, one users, one NFT for the account. And it can breaches in two sides, public key, private key, and even if one is lost or maybe passed away, the siblings and others can find and retrieve their account with help of this. And this is somehow there will be vast facilities and possibilities with the help of NFT. And as you mentioned, NFT 2 and even NFT 3 that they are talking about decentralized identification and the ID as the entrance of Web3. And there will be, I think, massive features, so many features in the future. And I hope that we can see it in the near future, like 5 to 7 years. It's not that far from us here.
By the way, DID is one of the most interesting topics in Web3 space. And one of my friends, his last name is, your name is Goshouni, and his name is Gershuni. His name is Stepan. He has been exploring this topic, and I am just trying to catch it up because it is absolutely interesting topic, regardless of any assets, because it's having your identity with yourself, owning your identity, not your assets, owning your identity, and sharing or not sharing your data with all these monstrous Web2 giants. So I will know that if I will need speaker on DID, I will pick you up again and we will talk to you again. Okay, let's going further. DAO, because Polkanaut is DAO, and every DAO is a bunch of people somewhere in the world, bunch of people decentralized without CEO, and this is a community. Simple community or not simple community, community primitive, I would say. How big is Polkanaut DAO community for now? How do you how do you manage it? If you manage. What can you say about Polkadot community and how to follow and to join? Where are the resources of Polkadot DAO? How to explore?
Actually, we are 12 to 50 guys. We are trying to expand our team, and it's decentralized mostly. We are deploying the contracts, the master contracts of DAO, and we are providing some liquidity. Actually, as you mentioned, there is not a C-suite, CEO, CTO like positions. But we are some tasks. We have some backlogs. We have some projects, products. We divide between guys, and the guys actually they volunteered, and they come and want to contribute, build, and improve the process for the community itself, and not just for sake of a guy or just a maybe a foundation right now, but it's about DAO and decentralized autonomous governance organization. And actually, we try to have some trial and error in the line, and we have some great idols and icons like MakerDAO, or maybe some other DAOs that there will be a lot of examples there. But we as a DAO, we see the process because it's a new generation industry. We don't see any footprints ahead of us, and this is the need of some experiences and some grants and funds we are in need. And I am our team wrote the light paper already. We will soon publish the community paper and a white paper for the technical stuff and technical aspects of the light paper, and they will be published on our website and our social account. And this is somehow social networking platform for Web3, mostly used with Polkadot stack. And because we had some problems with website, bringing up website, because it needs servers, and as Web3 community and developers, we don't like it actually, because somehow we try to find some solutions using like IPFS or maybe storage, bringing to cloud layer, and to bring some maybe usability and utility for websites to use their hosting and hosting facilities and possibilities. And like, you don't need to go buy a house from GoDaddy or maybe Headcenter or maybe some companies like this. And for that, we try to actually bring interactivity with developers, community, and right now we have a little bit. We are not that much in the community. We try to actually prepare our docs in a whole sense, and after that, we have some proposals, some improvement proposals, like IPs. We had on Bitcoin and Ethereum and any blockchain, layer 1 blockchain. We will be much more maybe in medias and talking about this different aspects of the our visions and Web3 culture, maybe, because we have a three-sided blockchains and projects. That one of them is about the culture. We call it the culture, decentralized culture, and one of them is about DAO 2, and which brings workspace for DAOs that they are trying to actually, any Web2 company and a Web2 startup, they have some they have they using side projects like Scrum for Scrumming, for coding like GitHub, like ClickUp, like Trello. for Web3 and DAOs, we try to bring these products and visions, and actually which they can use them with on the go and without any worries about copyright, or maybe it will be open source, I hope.
Well, I hope.
And running on blockchain.
Yeah, this podcast episode is going to be the great contribution to the future Polkanaut DAO success. If you need anything for the future success of Polkanaut DAO, you may share any information, may make all the call to actions. If you need people, staff, money, just say anything right now here in your web camera, and everybody will hear it, and maybe it will help.
Thank you. Actually, the core and the center project of Polkanaut DAO is called DAI, decentralized AI, and we are trying to bring some smart agents and virtual machine for scalability problems of crypto. Every blockchain, from Bitcoin to Ethereum to Cardano network, they are suffering from scalability and some splitage and some problems with fees, actually, for the people. We are trying to balancing the technical stuff and complexity with the simplicity, after all, and we want to unity for all the community. We are not biased in a specified chain, not just a Bitcoin. We are not just Bitcoin maxi or Ethereum maxi or Cardano maxi or even Polkadot maxi. As a Polkadot sense and Web3 sense, we obligate ourselves to have this freedom and openness for the people and the devs and the community to they can choose what they like and bring their contribution and their interactivity to the Polkanaut, and it's permissionless after the deployment, and it's not like we can limit anybody or censor anybody or downvote for a guy. And actually, this project DAI, it's a little bit complex, and on light paper you can read about it, but it will be a white paper for that too, and it's mostly about mathematics, geometry, topology, and maybe the scientific side of that. And it's a virtual machine that it's like a layer 0 and you don't need to, any blockchain doesn't to maybe it's a do and go and do as you go machine, and it doesn't need to be implemented wholly on chain and on the blockchain itself. And we want just see the solutions flow in this community and the dev side of the Web3, and this is our utmost wish for the future of this industry, actually. And for the funds and grants, we hope to after we publish the light paper and community paper, we will have some discussion with VCs and investors that they don't maybe taking hard, or maybe they don't want just to have control on users' rights, and we try to have some liquidity for the further projects and the DAO itself, and for the users, traders, any users in this industry. And we are trying to reach these levels, actually. And if it will be reachable, and we will be so much glad to have some funds and raise fundraising for the future, to be accessible and alive for a long period. We want to be sustainable, and we see progression and improvement as a need and a sense for Web3, because I think we are in the early stages, and we haven't reached any great vision right now, beside the Web3 and some features. But actually, we have some problems that we need to fix as we go further and day by day. It just needs times, I think, and it's about time, matter of time. Yeah.
Absolutely, we are still in the beginning.
Yeah.
Just we have more than 13 years of existing now Bitcoin. We are still in the early stage, and this is an amazing time to join. So Ali, what is the best way to follow you on the internet or to reach you out for the business proposals before having you to do what you do love with your partners and friends? Tell us how to follow you. How to
Yeah. Actually, you can follow or be connected with me on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is so much formal, but Twitter is informal and just about, it's a little bit physical. Maybe we can call it a little bit fun and much more informal. But on LinkedIn, I can send you my handle and link, and actually for Polkanaut, you can find us on Discord, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and other social medias, maybe Instagram, if you want to have some visual and maybe media stuff. And most of it, yeah, or Telegram, you can message me, direct me in Telegram and or Signal. No problem with them. I can send you my handle and ID.
Okay, guys, you may find all the links below in the description. You may reach Ali personally because he's a very smart guy and he's very passionate of what he's been doing with his friends. So be the part of Web3, and this is how it works. So this is how it changes our lives. And whatever age you are, what is your profession for now? It doesn't matter. You may just look into Web3 realm and find yourself. I am a true believer in it. Thank you very much, Ali Goshouni, the computer scientist and Polkadot believer and lover, and Polkanaut DAO founder, was on our YouTube DAO Envelop podcast. I'm Eugene Crypto MC. Please like, subscribe, share. Please be subscribed on our YouTube channel because we deliver you our DAO Envelop podcast with unique personalities from Web3 who have been building this real by their minds and hands. So stay tuned for the next episode of the DAO Envelop podcast. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good.
Blockchain. B-L-O-C-K chain. Digital money, smart contracts, NFT, IDO, decentralization, transparency. So many opportunities, but so many challenges. Some financial manipulators, by their actions, confuse blockchain solutions and block their development. The idea that the blockchain should bring copyright and royalties protection to the next level is quite old, but the realizations of these ideas are not perfect at all. There is another problem of determining the value of a particular cryptocurrency or NFT. These and other problems need to be solved. Fortunately, the blockchain infrastructure is evolving. My name is E, Mr. E, and I represent the Envelop project. Many things have already been invented in the blockchain today. Tokens, smart contracts, platforms for creating your own coins, NFTs, exchanges for buying, selling, and exchanging all these blockchain resources. Envelop is another step in the development of crypto technologies. The protocol that works with NFT and cryptocurrencies. The idea is simple but disruptive. Let's assume you have an NFT, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Using the Envelop protocol, you can wrap the original NFT accompanied with several tokens. Technically, you get a similar NFT, but what is the breakthrough here? Once wrapped, the token has a number of additional features that were not available before. The minimal cost appears. It is provided with coins wrapped together with NFT. An asset wrapped with Envelop has a number of properties that allow the original author to receive royalties from the resale of that asset. Various rules can be applied to the wrapped token. For example, a lock period for unwrapping. It secures the asset till the determined moment or safeguards it from speculation during the hype period. At the same time, wrapped tokens can be transferred and traded. These are just some of the scenarios for using Envelop. NFTs become more popular, and the tools provided by Envelop expand the opportunities of NFTs utilization. Wide application possibilities are achieved due to the fact that, in addition to the protocol, the project includes a number of subsystems. The protocol provides functions wrapping and unwrapping. Oracle Mechanics provides asset valuation using analytical algorithms. Index provides a summary assessment of several NFT assets with the common criteria. The project has its own token, which connects all elements of the system. Altogether, this is Envelop, a tool in the blockchain world for building modern and secure systems in various fields. Find more info about the project on the website. Envelop. Make your NFT valuable. Just practical, no hype.